Hello everyone and welcome to Stampin' Among the Gum Trees. This is day 2 of Stamptober, the Christmas crafting marathon. 31 days of Christmas stamping, card making, gift making, ornament making, crafty fun for Christmas, all right here in my studio and among gum trees. So, my name is Kat. Sorry, I've got things flashing up over here. My name is Kath, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Melbourne, Victoria, in Australia. If this is your first time visiting, welcome, and if it's not, welcome back. Hello, Maureen. Hi, Maureen. Oh, I'm so glad you come and watch me. Sometimes I think I'm talking to myself. It gets a bit off-putting. I'm going to just quickly run through. October's a really busy month for us. There's a lot happening. World Card Making Day on Saturday, the 4th of October. Today is Thursday, the 2nd of October, if you're watching on replay. And you can register up until 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, Australian Eastern Time. Now, that means if you register, you'll get sent the link to be able to watch the World Card Making Day program. But even if you can't watch it live, you'll have the link, so you'll be able to watch it on replay whenever it suits you. The other thing is, if you register, then after the show, Stampin' Up's going to send you just a little thank you. So if they've got your email address, they'll be able to do that. There is a link in the discussion box below me to register for World Card Making Day. So it's worth doing even if you can't watch live on the day. The other thing is, I will be hosting a crafty afternoon here in our studio for World Card Making Day. I would love for you to attend. If you are local or you want to travel, I don't mind. You are welcome to join us from around 1 p.m. We'll go from 1 till 4. We'll have some crafty fun. We'll watch the presentation. We'll have some afternoon tea. We'll chat and laugh and get creative and just enjoy each other's company. So that's Saturday afternoon. But just let me know if you're going to come. Just send me a message or an email or something to let me know that you're coming, just so I've got a chair for you. It would be awful if you turned up and there was no room at the table. I can always squeeze one more in if I know you're coming. And then the big news this month, let me see if I can do this. Hi, Evelyn, how are you? Let me see if I can do this. The big news this month is, I'm sorry, I need to look away. Two starter kit special offers. Absolutely amazing these are. They blew my mind, and trust me, I went looking to see if I could find a better deal anywhere, and as far back as I could go, I didn't find one. So the first one, as you can see, is spend $60, order up to $200, or choose up to $235 worth of beautiful brand new Stampin' Up! Products. Now that could be anything in the annual catalogue, in the September-December mini catalogue. It could be things off the last chance list, which means that you will get more bang for your buck, or you could get more bang for your buck. And as a demonstrator, you actually get to pre-order the things that are coming in November. And let me tell you, there's some really nice things coming in November. So that's that. You can choose up to $235 worth of product, pay $60, free delivery. I love free delivery. The other offer 2, and this is perfect if you've been looking at a big ticket item. You might want a full set of the ink pads. You might want the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So the second offer is for you, because you'll pay the $169, which is our normal starter kit price, but you get to choose up to $344 worth of product. So if you wanted, for instance, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, you pay $169 and you've still got $175. No, hang on. You've got another $100 worth of product that you can choose, all for $169 and free delivery. And with your Stampin' Cut and Emboss, that's a big one because that's heavy. So that's worth doing. The other thing is I've added a new kit class for October. We'll be working on the Nutcracker Tags kit. There's a link in the description box so that you can book your ticket. This will be a sit down around the table class, so you do need to reserve your spot because there is limited space. There is limited space, and I don't want anyone to miss out. So there we go. I don't think there's anything else. I can't wait for that. Here I go, I've lost it. Whoops, found it. Can't wait for the October for the kit class because that is one very cute, very, very cute kit. Now let me put me back. There we go. Alrighty, and I will pop you down now so that we can get started on today's project, which is tags. Tags, and more tags. Alrighty, here we go. Did it work? Yay, it worked. I'm always a bit nervous when I do this sort of thing. Okay. Now I can see those people. We've got Maureen and Evelyn. Beautiful. This is the mini catalogue. I know Maureen has seen the mini catalogue. I don't know whether you have, Evelyn, but September, December mini catalogue full of beautiful things for Christmas. But the best part is, whilst most of them are Christmas themed, they can be used throughout the year. They're generic. There's one side that might be the A side, for instance, will be the Christmas theme. The B side is rather generic and can be used all through the year for all sorts of projects. Now, today, talking about tags, and I have it here and I've not used it, and it is the Christmas Tags and More 6x6 Mix and Match Specialty Designer Series paper. This is lovely. I've opened it and I've not used it. Oh, it's crackly. Okay, but it is so nice. So I thought I had tags on the list to make for today, so let's make some tags. And here we go. So we've got, there's 2 sheets of those little cutouts, and then I think there's 8 sheets of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't pick it up. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 sheets. 8 double-sided sheets of 6x6 paper. I'm a bit of a sucker for a tartan or a plaid. I do quite like them. That's the flip side, which could be used all year round for anything. So could that, actually. Really cute. This paper is lovely. Get the 8 sheets up. This would make beautiful card fronts, and you could chop it off. You could cut those out and have them as 3D on your cards. That's the reverse, the B side, and it's a little tiny garden green or light garden green. It's a little flower, no, a little diamond. There you go. This one is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love this. This one has so much potential. Again, as a card front, it could be a scrapbook page. You could line them up and make arches across your scrapbook page. All sorts of things you can do with this one. There's some really great ideas getting around about it. And the B side is just a little white flower with green leaves. Really pretty, very generic. More cut aparts. and we will probably use some of these today, so I'll pull them out. Cut them into tags, use them on card fronts, whatever. And the B side is just a green check. Okay, and then more die cuts. Look at this one. This bauble, can I get it out? And it might come out, and I don't really want to tear it. This bauble even has the hole. Can't see. Even has the hole in the top. You could put some gold thread through that, or red thread, or green thread, or that pretty from the Modern Christmas suite. There's white and gold thread. Would look nice in that too. So we're going to have a play with these today. I have no idea. I deliberately didn't choose a particular tag design to make, because in the catalogue there's a whole heap of sketches. There's card sketches, there's a whole heap of tag sketches, but any of those card sketches could be turned into tags too. So I thought that's what we'll do, and I've dragged out a bunch of cardstock. And I pulled out, it's not one of the colours, at least I don't think it's one of the colours. Cherry cobbler, crumb cake, garden green, real red, and soft sea foam. Okay, and soft sea foam is that pretty green. This is pecan pie, but it's the closest I have in my cardstock to craft card, because sometimes tags look nice, especially with the deeper reds and greens. Sometimes they look nice on a brownish crafty sort of background. So I pulled out some of that, and I pulled out some garden green, because that's one of the colors, and some real red. I also pulled out some cherry cobbler, because in this poinsettia there's a little bit, I suppose I could say it's dark real red, but it looks more like cherry cobbler to me. And on the toes of the stocking and a few little places, there's a bit of cherry cobbler. So I pulled that out too, and real red. And Secret Sea, because I'm thinking this might be my new favourite colour. I'm really, really enjoying it. Maureen, the DSP is fabulous from masculine cards, because it checks for shirts. Those shirt cards that we make would look lovely in some of those checks. So what I thought we'd start with is, I don't have a tag punch, but tags are easy to make. So we'll start quickly and easily with my paper trimmer. And I'll use some Whisper White. Does anyone else have a big bag of scraps like this? I'll use some Whisper White. Pull out some scraps. And I'll try a white one first. And what I usually do for my tags, when I'm making tags, is I usually cut them about 2 inches wide. And about 4 inches long, because then what I do is I grab my corner rounder, which is buried under a pile of stuff over here. If you hear a big crash, you'll know everything's gone to the floor. This is retired, but it's really handy. Grab my corner rounder, and I like to pop it in. I'll have to do it on the mat because I don't have the strength in my hands. Pop it in around the corners on the bottom. No, that didn't work. That's better. Round the corners on the bottom, and then what I do for the top is I get my trusty ruler and I'll make a mark. You can do this on your paper trimmer if you want to, but I line it up and I make a mark in the middle. So at 1 inch, I'll just do a little dot, little divot, and then on the sides, I go down about 3/4 and about 3/4. And then from the middle where I did my little divot, I go over maybe 3/8. 1, 2, 3. I don't make it straight, and you won't be able to see it, but I can trim it. I can put it in my paper trimmer. My head's going to get in the way, sorry. I'll take my glasses off so I can see. Divot to divot, just like so. Pop it in. Oh, it moved. Divot to divot. Still moved. It's going to keep moving on me because my hands are slippery. I just put hand cream on. I haven't been wearing gloves when I've been doing the cleaning. And let me tell you, don't I know it? Now you can cheat, which we will. You can repeat the process for the other side, or you can cheat. Grab your scissors and snip. That's about right. Okie dokie. Now, lining that up. Yep. Punched a little hole in it for the ribbon. So, crash. I knew something would crash. Right, now let's choose a, see what we've got. Got that, these, we've got these that we could cut down if we wanted to. All right, poinsettia, and do that. We could get maybe some garden green and a round punch. Let me see, where did I, that poinsettia. Yep, that'll do. I don't have any scraps of garden green, or I'd be using the scraps for this. Don't panic. I'm not wasting cardstock. Do that. Could do that. Oh, wonder how this would work. It is nothing like any of those. It's probably a bit like that. Sketches. All right, that'll do for a spontaneous start one. Yeah, I think all scraps breed, Maureen. Like rabbits. Wrong one. Did I go through this yesterday after I tidied up? this out of the way because I'm going to get in the muddle. And I have that over just a little like that. And that poinsettia go, there it is. It's a little bit off center. I wonder if I want to, here we go. Let's just give it a bit of an edge. It sort of puts a bit of a shadow under the element without actually using dimensionals or anything to pop that there. And I've lost that flower again. How did I have that? Like that. Or like that. Okay. Just a top there. Here we go. Oh, I lift it up just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, let me see. Let's see. Do I want to real red? Do I have a sponge dauber? Sorry, I'm wobbling the camera here. Do you have a sponge dauber? It's the back of a sticky note. Let's just match. And I think it was longer. I didn't bring any gold thread over with me, did I? Let me get some gold thread and maybe some bling. Let's see. Let me, ouch, I'm back in a tick. Bling, 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 bling. Okay, there's the gold thread. This is just gold twisted thread. I've got that might be nice. Some of these are retired. Oh no, they'll do. Maybe. Some of those. Let's have a look. Some of those elements are retired. You know what? We have to use what we have. So let's cut off some. I'll find the end to it. There it is. About 20 centimeters, I think I need. Through. And okay, am I being too out there? Bear with me as Maureen will tell me. Wink of Stella on the flower. Yep. Am I being a little too radical? Because I'm not radical, you know, with my decorations. Popping, because it's what do you think? It's strawberry slush, but it's almost if you see it over the red, it's actually red. And I actually don't mind that. Let's be a little radical. Do that. And where's my wink? There's my wink. Put it up to the light so I can see it. There we go. Hey, you know what I didn't do? Did any of you pick up on what I didn't do? I actually don't mind that strawberry slush on that. I have to keep looking it down because I've moved the camera before. A little bit of wink on it. Years ago, I used to churn out hundreds of gift tags every Christmas. I used to cut 12 by 12 sheets up into 2-inch strips and then 4-inch strips, and then I'd round the corners on half of them. It just took me, I did it for a charity, and I didn't have pretty things like this to use. You know what do you know what I didn't do? I'm going to tip something over. I didn't stamp the to and from on the back before I put it down, and I am pretty sure that's the to. Where's the from? Okay, to, where's the from? I had it the other day. Merry, happy, joy, cheers. Good question. I had it the other day. Where did I put it? I try to always put the stamps back the way they came out. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, I didn't do it. Sorry, I didn't do it before I built the front up. So there we go. All right, so that's one. How simple was that? Now let's do a bit of a tidy up. We'll keep the gold thread around. And punch. We've got some of these. I think these will be super easy to do. What did I do with the paper trimmer? These are actually really, really, really cute. And they will go very quickly. Just like this. Yeah. Right, let's see what we can do with these. This one can be rounded. There we go. That can be rounded. And line it up. push it down. I'll leave it like that. It really doesn't need much. It does need wink. I'm going to put wink on the greenery. It is there. There is a bit of a shimmer there. And on the top of the stockings in the white. There we go. I'm going to cut a piece of white. Just about perfect. It will be by the time we round the corners for the back, because there's nothing to write on. Otherwise, I'll line that up. Yep. Okay, that's around the corners. So you've got somewhere to write. And what other stamp set? Someone will know. There was another stamp set that had the to and from. And I know I probably have it somewhere here. The Christmas greenery. Nope. Nope, wasn't Christmas greenery. This one will do. Found one. Little cheer. It has a very cute little to and from on the back. Let me get my little stamp block. My teensy tiny stamp block. Can I see it? Just like so. Drop it on. Garden green. Garden green's not my favourite colour, but it sort of works with this paper, doesn't it? Need a mat under that. It's not a rubber stamp. Do the little Christmas tree. This is a lovely little stamp set, and it actually goes with the set of 3 little punches. And we'll pop that little tree like that. Get my garden green back. That's a crazy idea. Stamp that in the bottom. There we go. Let's get some gold. Fine. Just going to use this up to 20 centimeters. Yep. There. Had another crazy idea, but we'll try it on the next one. Loop it through. That's another one done, but it needs some sparkle on the front, I think. So I'm going to, I've had some of the Greasy dots. No glitter sequins. Nope, they won't work. They won't work. Not what I want. Not what I want at all. Those, they're very old. I won't use those because that's the wrong colour. Pop those over there. Okay. Maureen sees it. Well, maybe we'll try these and see what they look like. If we don't like it, we can take it off. It's not a... That's the beauty of paper. It just has to be a little. Doesn't have to be big. I've got about 49,000 poke tools and not one of them to be seen. Lift. Oh my goodness. That will do. Okay. So there's two. Just tie that in a bow. Tying knots and bows is not my forte, I'll tell you. There we go. Hold it in place. I saw someone the other day who cut their tag string extra long and then literally just knotted it all the way along. And it looked till the end and then she frayed it. It looked really, really good. It looked lovely, in fact. Tie. Okay, time to tidy up some of this mess. Is everyone getting a mess like this when they decide to spontaneously craft? All right. I almost feel like I feel like I want to cut those out and layer them up. Wonder if I can fussy cut. Is my fussy cutting that good? Time will tell. You'll know to fussy cut, you turn the paper, not the scissor, as you cut. And the other thing that helps, and this comes from my decoupage days, is nail scissors, because they're already angled, but holding your scissors on a bit of an angle, holding the blade so it's not quite straight up and down, helps. No, it's not going to be perfect, but it might do what I want it to do. I can always go back in and trim it up if I need to, because that's the beauty of being a paper crafter. You get to create the way you like to create. By all means, use the sketches and things for inspiration, but make them your own. It was a saying of a friend. She used to always say, make it your own, make it your own. We used to laugh at her because she'd constantly saying to us, just make it your own, make it your own. And honestly, if you've got a great creative mind, making it your own is easy. If you've got a creative mind like mine, it's not so easy. Now I just need to go in and tidy up that bit. Oh, here comes the rain. Goodness me. Back to winter. That's not quite smooth. It's better. Okay. Paper trimmer. I don't know what I did with the paper trimmer. Good question. Tell me you can see it, Maureen. Tell me you can see the paper trimmer. What did I do with the paper trimmer? Found it. Found it. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay. Oops. Move that over. Still didn't get it. There we go. Okay. Sorry, folks. Okay, out come the mini dimensionals. Let's see what we can do. This is going to need a few because it's quite 10 degrees. It is sitting on 13 here, Evelyn. And it's been very windy, and now it's raining. I was like, yeah. As I said to my son, or as he said to me just about an hour ago, in a couple of weeks I'll be going, oh boy, it's hot. I'm never happy. Never happy when it comes to the weather. We really need the rain, but we need good rain, not this on and off drizzly stuff. It's all right for the garden, but it doesn't do much for our water reserves. Doesn't fill the dams anyway. All right. So, are you ladies looking forward to World Card Making Day? I really am. I'm excited for it. And I'm not really sure why. I didn't do much with it last year. It sort of came and went, but I'm really excited about it this year. I think it will be a lot of fun. Okay. Alrighty. I wonder, where's that little stamp? Should have thought of this before. God, rain. Let me try it on this scrappy bit first. I just had this thought just popped into my mind. I've got these cute little stamps. Same colour as the paper. I wonder what they look like when they're stamped randomly on the paper. Without my finger in the way. Okay. Again, I should have done it before, but not to worry. Let me just grab a post-it note to stick under the edges. and we'll see what happens. Always get these bright ideas after the event. Okay. That's a little different. Let's see if I can cut down a piece. Seven. Tomatoes. Can't use the paper trimmer upside down. Seven. And we will pop a didn't poke the hole in this one. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. It's all right. We can fix it. Let's get a biro. Do a quick trace around it. Pointy scissors are good for this. Not quite as pretty as the punched one, but by the time the strings through it, should be all right. Let's do to and from before I forget. Green, yes, we use green. This tree at the bottom. Where should I put that length of string? Twine, whatever you want to call it. Now I've lost the jolly thing. Let's see. again so it doesn't come undone, because this gold thread is slippery. There we go. All right. That's 3. We'll quickly do one more to make a tag, which will be really easy. Let's choose a colour. I don't want to use Secret C, because I think goodness, what a mess I've made. With these elements, Secret C is going to look really nice. Okay, so I'm going to use Secret C. I think it definitely has become my new favourite colour. Therefore, that'll do. How wide is it? So if I cut it at 4, well, let's make a book tag. Let's do this, just to be different. There's a little piece of white card stuck left. So let's cut it at just under 2. And just under 3 inches. Just going to take a sliver off. Easy peasy. Some glue. Which ones was I using? I was using this one. Nope. Stamp it. Stamp it. And we're going to change it up, and we're going to stamp it in red. So let me clean the stamps. Rhinestone in the center of the bow. Okay. Right there. Oh my giddy aunt, do not ever let me out alone. Let's try. Because honestly, now I've dropped it. There it is. Stuck to my finger. With sparkle. Great idea. Great idea, Evelyn. Great idea. Okay. Real red. Smidged. Add a shadow. That's better. Stick this down. Use some of that. It should just fit just inside. Yep. Teeny tiny border. And it closes. Let's get the bone fold in, better burnish, which I didn't do. Okay. Beautiful. Now, where's that little bird gone? because I have a see. Okay. I have some teeny, teeny, tiny, tiny little gems that are not Stampin' Up. That would look lovely on that wreath. So yeah, before we put the bird on, wherever she's gone, oh, yeah, caramba. I'm going to get those little teeny tiny gems that are not Stampin' Up. Here they are. Where did I put? No, that's not them. I've got some that's smaller. I have quite a stash of stuff here that I'm working my way through. They're about that size, which is about half the size of those. And they are perfect for this sort of embellishment. I'm pretty sure I saw them. Ta-da, there we go. These ones are even smaller than those ones. Okay. So what I do with these, because they're teeny tiny, just put them on and tear in groups of 3. Just like so. That one there before I lose her. There's one there. And honestly, I'm going to cover them all because they're so inexpensive. But they give such a nice lift to cards and things. This one's got a bit gunked up. Let's do some glue surgery. The sparkle just makes it pretty, doesn't it? Hello, Tanya, welcome. Glad you could join us this afternoon. Do you like card making? Do you like oops, uh-oh. Someone's coming to the door. There goes the dog. Lacey, left that dog's cotton socks. She's here for another week. And she gets to go home. And I'll be happy to be able to get back to her normal routine at training. Training for the new job will be finished. And she'll be back to her normal routine. You love card making? Cool, so do we. I was hunting through some stuff yesterday, and it was 10 years since a group of friends and I started. Okay, not going to stress over it. I'm just going to get another row. Because seriously, whilst it might seem wasteful, and I try really hard not to waste things, the fraction of a cent that's wasted is less than my time. Being time-wise is really important too. Okay. So where are you from, Tanya? Are you local? Are you in Australia? Are you watching from overseas? We had a lovely lady from Vancouver yesterday. She's really nice. Alrighty. Now, thought I'd just put that in there. How am I going to pop it in there? Nope. Can go that way. I'll just glue it down. But before I do, where did that robin go? Or that cardinal? It'll be here somewhere, but here's another one. Don't despair. And can go on dimensionals, just like so. Oh, you're in New Zealand. Oh. Well, you know what? If ever I can't live in Australia, I'd like to live in New Zealand. I love New Zealand. So that's really nice. So it's sort of getting on towards evening for you, is it? You're 2 hours ahead of us? Okay. All right. Once we've put the little cardinal on, cardinal, robin, whatever. I have to say I'm not very good with birds. Great with picking veggies, but not with birds. We'll put a twinkle in his little eye. Lost his tail a bit. There we go. With the wink of star. If I had a clear gem as tiny as that, would that not just be cute? I think they're too big. This is my treasure trove of it's a basket like this, a treasure trove of bits and bobs that I've saved from my pre-Stampin' Up days, in my days when I didn't know what, here we go, found some, the difference between using a quality product and an inexpensive product was, and I've every now and then, because I do a lot of charity cards, I break them out for the charity cards. Oh, botheration. It's a bit big. Maybe not. Just a little bit of ink. There we go. And then let's flip this one over. Just get him on the inside. Now I haven't, I'll do it just like that. I haven't punched a hole in this one because, oh no, there it is. I was going to say someone took my hole punch. It won't go through the corner under, and I may not have the strength in my hands to get it through here either. Oh, you never know. If I keep going. Round, line it up, do it the other way. Wonder if that worked. Well, it took some of it. There we go. Now for this, oh my giddy aunt, the red ribbon from the traditional Christmas, the slippery ribbon, would be perfect. Here we go. Let's try this and see. But I really like Secret Sea. I've decided it's going to be my new favourite cardinal. Oh, 6:32. So you've already started daylight savings. Wow. Okay. Tea time. My lot would be screaming for the dinner if it was 6:30. There we go. Evelyn, you're better with the birds than I am. All right. Let's clear some of this stuff off because we've got that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. I had no plan when I sat down this afternoon other than to use this this DSP, and just before we went live, I raced around and grabbed out the cardstock that I thought we'd need. But I think it's a lovely little collection of ephemera and tags, and as Maureen said, the DSP is perfect for masculine cards, and I'm going to really enjoy playing with this. So when I do some more, I will post them on the blog for you to see. I'll take some photos and post them on the blog for you to see, and you can see them all and maybe be inspired. I think I'm quite proud of myself. I should pat myself on the back for going outside my comfort zone and using the strawberry slush dots there. Evelyn's idea of the bling in the middle of the bow was a great one. Lots of wink of Stella. So I'm really happy with it. Couple of things that weren't Stampin' Up, but we use what we have. And that makes our crafting dollar go further, doesn't it? So, all right, now just a couple of things. Let me see if I can switch it back. Back. Couple of things. And let's see if I've made a huge mess. Nope, haven't made a huge mess. Well, maybe I have. Okay. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. It just means that YouTube will send you an email, a notification when we go live or I upload another video. And if you liked the video, thumbs up. I'm really trying to build the channel for YouTube. Much like I did with Cheapskates, I want to build it up and make it useful, which is another reason why I'm trying really hard to use what we have as well as some of our new products. It's really important that we don't waste our crafting budget. The other thing is, if you know someone who might like some paper crafting ideas, hit the share button and send them the link. We don't contact them. We don't harass them. They just get a little message with the link, and it's up to them if they decide to come over and have a look. That, you know, and if they do, I'd be super happy. I'll be back tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. with, do you want to know what we're going to do tomorrow? Because I've got it all planned out. I just need to remember it. Shimmer card ideas. I had fun with this one. Had a lot of fun with this one. I almost almost had to go and order more Wink, Evelyn. Shimmer card ideas, because who doesn't like a little bit of glimmer and shimmer in their life? And if you can see it sitting on your mantle or your desk or your bedside table, why shouldn't you? So 2:30 tomorrow, back again for day 3 of Stamptober. I'll see you then, and thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I've really appreciated it. I hope you've enjoyed it too. I'll see you tomorrow.